Hey, what's up, guys? It's Renaldo here. So, this video is going to be a little bit different in the sense that it's not going to be like my normal political videos. This is going to be a thank you video to you, the viewer, the subscriber, the member of this channel, the contributor that helps me share this content far and wide. Thank you. And the reason for that is because we have hit 200,000 subscribers on this channel. And I can't even begin to fathom that number, specifically for a South African YouTube channel that focuses on politics. You know, it's not like a DIY channel or a comedy channel, you know, that people all across the world can relate with and, you know, let go viral and subscribe to. I mean, this is a very specific niche. And yet we've managed to get 200,000 subscribers. And I say we because I'm under no illusions that this is just me. It's because of you guys sharing, commenting, participating in this channel and things that we do. And all I can say is just thank you. I don't know what more to say other than thank you. And, you know, when I look back, the very first video that I uploaded to my YouTube channel was on the 8th of February 2007. And the video was called South Africa Explained. And yesterday, I looked at that video for the first time in easily 12, 13 years. And when I look back at that video, the things that I said in that video is very relevant to South Africa today because it spoke about this relatively new policy called broad-based black economic empowerment and employment equity, you know, as a young 24-year-old at the time. And if we can see what happened now and what is happening and playing out now in South Africa, it's quite clear that back then, what I said is still relevant today. And that just shows how little this country has actually progressed and how it has improved. In actual fact, it hasn't improved. It's gone backwards. But I don't want to go into politics with regards to this. The thing that I find fascinating about all of this is particularly the last 15 months. Because I went through some turmoil over the last 15 months. And, you know, I always knew that I can rely on the people that know me the best. And besides my family and friends, that is you, the subscriber to this channel, the regular viewer of this channel. You know who and what I am. And I knew that I could rely on you to defend me and understand where I was coming from with regards to the controversy that took place. And it was also such a weird experience because it was one of the most proudest moments of my life. Something that I achieved without kissing a single ass and did it on my own terms. And then it was taken away from me based on the culture that we have now, which is woke culture and mainstream media being the way that it is. But the one thing that I did not expect was for my channel to explode over the last 15 months in the way that it has. And that has really changed my perspective on life. Because for the longest of times, I believed that, you know, whatever mainstream media tells the world about you is what people will believe. And I've come to realize that that is not the case. People that are able to speak their minds will automatically relate to other people that feel the same way, especially if it is on morally sound ground, in the sense that you are actually worried and you care for things that are really important in this country and, you know, doesn't play into the traps of being racist or being accused of being racist. And ultimately, this last 15 months has gone from absolute shock and horror when mainstream media targeted me and they came after me and tried to cancel me. But then the only thing they managed to get right was to force my previous political party to kick me out of parliament, which strangely enough, in hindsight, might have been one of the best things that could have happened to me. And not necessarily because we have achieved 200,000 subscribers on YouTube, but because it's allowed me to speak my mind and also to find my voice again. Because for the longest period of time, and I'm sure a lot of you that watched me over the last 7 or 8 years saw the Renaldo of old declining because of pressure from the political party that I was a part of. And if I was in Parliament, I would not have the reach and the way of speaking things that's on my mind the way that I can do now with the freedom that I have. And ultimately, it's just absolutely blew me away that not only did the people that regularly watch me turn their backs on me, but they doubled down. From raising funds to help me with my legal cases, to sharing my content and sharing it on their WhatsApps and social media and telling people to subscribe to this channel. Ultimately, it has just made me feel so blessed. Not because the channel has grown, but because I've got people like you that has got my back, that know that my intentions are pure, and that it's not racist, or it's not about talking negatively about a specific ethnicity or culture. It's about fighting for South Africa and for every single person that lives in this country. And it just boils down to the fact that the amount of support that you've shown me, specifically over the last 15 months, and being able for this channel to grow to the point where it has right now, it's just mind-blowing. And the one thing that I can say without a shadow of a doubt is that the experience that happened to me 15 months ago was supposed to be the darkest moment in my life. But looking back now, because of your support through this channel, has turned out to be a silver lining, in the sense that I feel more free than I've ever felt. I feel more liberated than what I've ever felt before. And I know that none of this would have been possible without your support. So whether it was, assisting with raising funds, whether it is becoming a member and supporting me financially through membership and super chats, ultimately the thing that I'm the most thankful for is just the fact that you guys have supported me through thick and thin. Because, we all have friends and people that are with you during the good times, and during the bad times you can't find them. But you guys were always there. You guys have always supported me, and you saw through the bullshit. And I feel so privileged and so lucky that you have provided me with that platform where I can count on you when times are tough, because you know the real me. And I hope that this channel can be that for other individuals that are going through something similar as well. And that is why I will continue to use my voice to speak out against the injustices that's happening in South Africa, irrespective of race, color, creed, religion, any of those things. I just want what is best for South Africa. And I'm very blessed to have you with me on this journey, because without you, this would not be possible. Without you, it's me speaking into the ether, and it means nothing. Whereas with you supporting this channel and you being the heart and soul of this channel, it has allowed me to feel more free than I've ever been, and to look back and laugh at the fact that I was kicked out of Parliament. Whereas for many people, that would be the end of them thinking reasonably and thinking that they still have a future in this country. But yet for me, I feel that the future has never been brighter. Not because this channel is growing, but because I've got you guys behind me. So thank you to every single one of the 200,000 people that have subscribed to this channel over the last 18 years. It is truly greatly appreciated, and I can never ever put into words how thankful I am, and even my family. I mean, my mom and my dad and my wife and my mother-in-law and many friends have seen how this YouTube channel has thrived under difficult circumstances. And like I said, they've all said how blessed I am to have you. And I know that I'm truly blessed to have you in my life. Whether it is you just watching me on your TV or on your phone or your laptop once a day, it means the world to me. So, in conclusion, all I want to say is thank you. And you will never understand how much this means to me. Not because I care about the numbers, not because I care about the super chats or the memberships. You guys have helped me through the toughest period of my life. And you have been there for the highs and the lows. And the fact that you are still here, despite onslaught by mainstream media and woke leftists on X and other social media platforms, that truly means the world to me. And because of that, I feel that no matter what mainstream media or the government has to say about me, I couldn't give two shits because I've got you in my corner. And that's all that matters. So thank you once again. And I don't have any goals. I mean, my goal was 100,000 subscribers for this channel, and we've already doubled that. So whatever the future might bring, all I know is that I'm appreciative, and I really, really do want to ensure that you know how thankful I am that you have been a supporter, not only of me, but also of this channel and this community, because we truly have something special here. The Voortsekker community and the people that are subscribed to the Renaldo Gouws channel truly, in my opinion, is the best community on the internet. And of course, I'm biased, but I just wanted to share this with you. And, you know, we've got so much bad news every single day. I thought that I'd just use this opportunity to thank you all for allowing me this voice on the internet. It truly is greatly appreciated. And that's pretty much all I got to say, everybody. Here's to the next 200,000 subscribers, however long that might take. But it's never been about the numbers. It's been about the quality of people that form part of this channel. And like I said, the quality is the best on the internet. So thank you very much. And I really appreciate that. And that's pretty much all I got to say. So be sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so yet. But yeah, that's all I got to say, everybody. Thank you, and thank you. Till later, cheers, and peace out.
You don't even know me, but every time you see me, you say, I wear my massacre. You don't even know me, but every time you see me, you say, I wear my massacre. I wear my massacre. You don't even know me, but every time you see me, you say, I wear my